All right, welcome to Math 2355, Mathematical Applications for Business. I'm instructor Dr. Barry Smith. My office is in PS 130. This is my phone, so leave a message if you call me and I'm not answering. Probably the best way to contact me for this semester is through my email address. Remember, you have to use your Casper College email address due to FERPA regulations. I can't reply to outside emails. My office hours are as follows. If you're outside of town, we can do a Zoom meeting if you need to. Uh, Here's a short intro video about myself. You're watching the Moodle overview video. Due Dates Explained is another good video to watch. Here announcements will be posted. Course content talks about that. This is where a lot of your stuff is going to be. So if you go to Course Home, I can't do it with as a teacher because it won't let me do it in this role. And so you'd go there and you'll find assignments and other stuff there. Or you can go individually. If you just only want to look at assignments, you can go there. If you want to look at your text, you can go here, the study plan here, and multimedia. That's kind of where some extra videos are that Pearson published. All right, syllabus is under course documents as well as the calendar of events. Testing center, that's going to be all the tests are proctored, so you have to take a test at the testing center. If you're out of town, then you need to contact me and we need to set up a place where you can be proctored outside of town. But inside of town here, it's going to be in the business building, room 120, and you just schedule your appointment here and then they'll let you set up your test there. That's their schedule for this semester, so that's something important to be aware of. Math study skills, that's going to be a PDF that basically shows you how different ways to study, different things like that. And you're going to be doing study skills journals throughout the semester. Some helpful links. We have the Digital Learning Center, Help Desk, Disability Services, Tutoring and Study Resources. This one's kind of useful in a sense that there's the STEM Center, which is basically free math tutoring, and it's in PS 104, and it'll take you to a website. And sometimes they'll even, some semesters have online tutoring for those people who need help online. And then student handbook. Here's some motivational videos and how we can all learn math. And basically, it's kind of perseverance and grit and everything else to be able to get through the class, eliminating math anxiety, stuff like that. Some useful websites, Khan Academy. Some of the modules might be useful. Desmos, that's a graphing calculator. Again, some modules might use this a little bit. And then TI Calculator Help if you need help with your calculator. Now, for Module 1, we're starting with Chapter 7. Not exactly the first chapter, but it's not going to matter. It's all pretty much individual. So the dates for it are going to be 21 January to 10 February. Now, if we look at all the modules, that's kind of the schedule you should try to hold to. Now, you don't have to for the most part, but because the way some assignments are set up, it would behoove you to do that. So, introduction, syllabus quiz, email me. Those are all due on February 3rd. Notice it's not the 10th, it's the 3rd. And that's because that's the census date. And so I'm figuring if you're in the class, you should get these done before the 3rd. And then I'll know you're going to be taking the class for sure. And then I can mark you as you're being there. Mathematics poll, answer honestly. You love math, hate math, whatever. Study skills, again, this is where you're going to type about it. Gives you a prompt, and then you kind of have to go from there and say, okay, this is what I'm looking at. Here's our outcomes for Module 1. Here's some lecture videos. It's basically my YouTube channel, and so I try to break it apart and by the chapters for my channel in this class at least. And so you have like 7.1, that's kind of lectures. Then exercises are just, I worked a lot of exercises out for you there. And then 7.2 and more exercises. And so that's going to be how that works. Then we have Excel Lab 1, and this is why I say it's good to be kind of on track because you really have to have the 7.1 homework done to be able to do the Excel Lab. Now, this is kind of an example on how to do stuff in truth tables on Excel via YouTube channel. Again, it's just a link, and it'll take you there. Now, before you take an exam, there's a pre-exam self-reflection. So it's kind of to tell you, where am I at? Am I ready for this exam or not? And so I understand where you're at and you understand, where you're at. Then after you take the exam, does that line up still? Are you still, okay, yeah, I was really ready for this, or, oh, whoops, I thought I was ready, but I really didn't do so well. And so these two help me and you will as well to figure out where we're at and why you're at what place. And so then for the next exam, you can say, okay, well, I need to study more or whatever like that. Logic, this is some extra sections for this section. You don't have to read these. These are just there just in case. Um, Here more are learning outcomes, another study skills journal. Now we have chapter 1 and chapter 3 lecture videos. And again, if you go in here, there's just going to be the lecture videos as well as some worked out examples. And so that's going to be how that one works. So like 1.2, and then we have some exercises, and then 1.3 and some exercises. And so that's going to be how it works. This is a couple of videos or 3 videos, I think, on using your calculator for certain types of problems, and so that'll maybe help you there. Then we have Excel Lab 2. So again, being up to date with where you're at in the class as far as homework and stuff or quizzes in this matter are going to help you because if you're way behind and you're starting this, in module 3 and it's already past due, then you're not going to be able to do Excel Lab 2. So that's kind of a key to try to keep you on track is this. And the Excel labs are really to kind of get you into being able to use different technologies. That's what we're trying to do with the Excel labs is get you using technology to do problems. Then there's also an Excel Lab 3, so that's 3.3 and 3.4 quizzes. And then Excel Lab 4 is just kind of an amortization table that you have to fill out. And again, all of these have videos of some sort to kind of help you and guide you on those. Then we have the self and reflections pre and post again. Module 3, again, outcomes, study skills journal, lecture videos, more Excel labs, and pre and post. And Module 4, same thing. It's pretty much how the whole format of the course goes. Now, when you're into this one, notice there's add-ins for PC and add-ins for Mac. So different computers are going to have different types of add-ins you might have to add. And so I think I have everything for a Mac. I got that from somebody else. And so we kind of got online together and she showed me how to do that. And then PC, I tried to get those for you on that. And then this is kind of how to use it to solve the problems. And then you have your pre and post. So hopefully that will help you understand kind of what is in Moodle and how it works. And if you ever have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Thank you.